What's going on, guys? This is Tom from Dread Labs, and welcome to a new live stream. It is the 26th of March. It's a Friday afternoon here in the Netherlands, and today we're going to do some experiments with Inklab. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you all have had a great week. So let's just get started. I want to start in by dragging some graphics in from the Dread Shapes package, Volume 2. You're going to grab a random couple ones, perhaps ones that we haven't really used yet. These two we haven't really used, so let's just paste those in separately, actually. So we'll paste this one in first, and we'll paste the second one in later. Alright. So how have you been, guys? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Did you have a bad week? Let me know in the chat. Alright, give it a background, something. Well, it's something that I usually don't do, I think. Like work with different colors and stuff. What's up, Ray Raid? How are you? What's up, Odifse? And people who have been in the stream before know that I can't pronounce names properly. Sorry. What's up, Eddie? How are you guys? Hope you had a great week. What's up, Max? Yeah, man, I'm Dutch. I live in Tilburg. Where do you live? Let me see. I don't want this to be white, actually. Maybe some yellow. Alright, so guys, if you don't know, this is Inklab. It's a plugin by Blkmarket. And if you don't know Blkmarket, it's a really cool asset store. And they also started doing plugins as of like 2020, I think, something like that. Yeah, they do a lot of cool stuff, so be sure to check them out on Instagram and on their website and stuff. But yeah, this is Inklab. It's a ink simulator. Let me just run it once and I'll show you what this actually does. Oh, you got an A+ on your cross-media exam. Nice. That's a good way to start the weekend. What's up, Sammy? Italy. How are you guys? Everything is fine here, yeah. Hope it is with you too. Alright, so this is the first like Inklab run. As you can see when I zoom in, this is actually like a really nice simulated print pattern. And it's the most detailed one that I've ever seen on like in any plugin or any tutorial video or whatever, which is why this plugin exists, obviously. And the cool thing is we can change this in post. Like, for example, there's like they come with a lot of paper background textures, so we can also just change those around later if we want to, as you can see here. Then you have the separations, and basically what these simulate are the CMYK colors that you have when you print something out on paper. Well, yeah, you can just simulate it digitally, which is really nice. So we can also even change the sign around. For example, if we make that red, this whole artwork starts like looking differently, as you can see. We can even change the background color. We can do so many things, and there's like a ton of effects as well. Let's see. We learned Dutch for 9 years, but you don't remember anything. Yeah, I think I heard somewhere that Dutch is one of the most hardest like languages to learn. So this the plugin costs. I think I had like the XL package and it costs like $99, but I think the starting price is like $40 or something. I'm not really sure. And they even have a really nice deal where you can get their latest plugin reactor together with Inklab. So yeah. Oh, I have the chat is disabled thing here. I will remove that, sorry. That's odd. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Because it should be transparent. Alright, this is better, right? Sorry guys for that. Good that you talked about that. Right, so let's see, some inspiration websites. So I mainly use Pinterest. I also use a lot of books. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to get inspiration. And if you want to, I have a video on my channel where I talk about 5 ways I get inspiration. And how to store that, and I learned I teach you a little bit on how to make mood boards easily. So yeah. All right. Let's collapse this for a minute because we only really need Inklab at this point in time or in the moment. All right. Would it be cool to use Inklab on clothing design? Okay, so I'm actually starting a video series on how to create your own clothing brand very soon. But the thing is, because this basically simulates ink effects, it's a little bit hard to do this because this simulates how like designs will get printed on paper. So yeah, I wouldn't really suggest doing those kind of effects, but we can do some grungy effects, or we can just manipulate the visuals and we can use that for prints on t-shirts. Yeah, but the main thing is that it simulates being printed on paper. So this is basically a halftone screen effect, which let me just lower the density a little bit. This is what it will look like when we run it. Let's see. Yeah, it sometimes takes a while. Depends on which version you use. But if we zoom in here, you can kind of see what we can do is if we go to our layers and we open the separations, and let's just leave us with 1. You can see that these are actually all just like little small dots, which is a halftone pattern. And it basically prints everything out with screens of cyan, black, magenta, and yellow, which is why it's obviously called CMYK. But the cool thing is we can just leave the cyan out of this, and we can get some really cool looking stuff. All right. So yeah, chat, I have a question for you. What did you play this week? What kind of music did you play? I'm really curious about that. And while you guys can while you guys tell me about new music, I will go on to the experimental tab, and we're gonna grab a Stripes. I haven't really played this with this too much, and that's why I wanted to do this stream. I basically wanted, I'm going to leave this at 72 actually to lower it. I wanted to play with this plugin for a while, but I haven't really I used it for thumbnails and I used it for some graphics and some artwork proposals. But yeah, the cool thing is I want to play with it some more, and I haven't really found the time to do that. And what better way to do it than on a live stream where you guys can see what this plugin is capable of, right? So TA Designs asked me, do you think it's worthy studying graphic designs? And I'm not really sure, because it really depends on what you want to learn. I learned everything myself. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's a two-way sword basically. I wouldn't advise you to do it because I learned everything myself. There's also a lot of stuff that you can learn in design school. So yeah, I would just advise you to actually watch another video of mine where I talk about, do you need a degree to be a good designer? So yeah, it's very different with everyone. I love these rings, and I think once we start playing with the color here, I think the background color here is what the rings do, right? Yeah, kinda. I don't know, I'm really digging the teal colors today. Alright. What's up, Jackson? Nice. What do you also stream graphic design, or do you stream something else? Arkansas. Oh, nice. What's up, Cody? How are you? What's up, Shame Race? I can't read the Russian letters, but how are you today? Okay, let's see. Let's delete this for a while. I want to see what happens if we up the contrast and change this color to, I don't know, something teal again. And if we make this like a little greener, I want to use cold colors only, like, I think. Let's see what happens then. These are too similar. Maybe like a purple-ish. Poster design over on Twitch, nice. Alright, cool. I've actually been thinking about going live on Twitch. As my platform is the biggest on YouTube right now, with 15k subscribers, by the way. We reached that today, so thank you so much for all of you for helping me like achieve that. But yeah, that's basically how that's why I'm streaming on YouTube. But yeah, I get followers on Twitch from time to time, but I haven't streamed on Twitch for a while now, actually. Cool, this is pretty cool. What I want to do now is I want to go to Unsplash. Let me open a new tab. And if you don't know, Unsplash is a website where you can just find pictures. Actually, no. Since this is a Blkmarket plugin, we're going to use the Streets package that I also got from Blkmarket. We're just going to support them today. Because that's also a pack that I bought a while ago. I used it for one artwork, and in the end, I actually didn't need a pack. So I want to do something with that as well, you know. All right. Good to hear that you guys can talk about well, classes and stuff, teaching yourself design or going to college. I really like how everyone has something to share in terms of knowledge or experience, you know, in this community. So yeah, it's really cool to see people helping other people out in the chat and on our Discord and stuff. But yeah, I forgot to tell you guys something. We reached 15k subscribers today, and it feels like a week ago since we reached 10k, which is crazy cool. Because of that, I'm going to type a code in the chat right now, where you can get 30% off in the Dreadlabs web store if you want to. And it will be available to until like tonight. So for the rest of this day, you can get 30% off if you are in the live stream. I need to peek a little bit because I haven't remembered the code properly, sorry. Alright, and I am an idiot because the code is really simple. So you can just use the code 15k with a capital K in the Dreadlabs web store now, and you can just get 30% off if you want to. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, I wanted to get some pictures of the streets. Actually. And see if we can do some cool Inklab stuff with that. And to be honest, guys, seeing how big the channel is growing, I used to think people under 1,000 subscribers would be like the real, like, the how do you say, the early birds. But I'm confident in saying that Dreadlabs is gonna grow pretty big. So yeah, the people who are here under 15k, I think you guys are the early ones. I hope I don't sound too cocky saying that, but yeah. It's like if the channel if the community if the community keeps growing at the rate it is now, yeah, it will exceed. It already exceeded all my expectations, but it's just amazing how big it's gotten. You know, oh, this is really cool actually. I'm not really sure about the ring, and now this is another cool thing. We can play with the offset here. So Peter, yeah, I actually do use my touchpad for everything, but I also use a computer where I have an ergonomic mouse and a keyboard. So yeah, it's but on my MacBook I just use my touchpad. But yeah, I'm mainly I do the graphic design on my MacBook, and the 3D stuff I do on my new computer. Alright, so I separated all of these differently, and let's see where that gets us. And I actually want to go and see what the checkers effect does. What's up, Luel? So yeah, chat. If you, I saw one person sharing their something they listened to this week. But yeah, I was wondering, what did you listen to this week when you were while you were working? What is an artist that I need to check out? A new album, maybe a playlist on Spotify or something? Let me know. I'm actually still not sure what the album of this week is, so I was wondering if you could help me with that. So yeah, if you send me some cool albums I should listen to, maybe I will post that one tomorrow on Instagram. And this is what these separations do. So yeah, you can get like a cool kind of moving effect, if you will. Let's see if we clear one of these separations or two. Really cool. And the checkers effect is actually also pretty nice. I don't really see it because it looks a lot like the what's it called? The halftone screen. Speaking of that, let's make this one invisible and see if we can do one over the cross and then a really low density. See what that looks like. What's up? I'm not really sure how you would pronounce your name. Joao, Pedro. How have you been, man? Yeah, I remember you. We talked a bit about like design. Whoa, this is crazy. A while ago, I think about like a cover artwork that I did, right? Or a design rebranding. So if you want to wear the Dreadlabs t-shirts oversized, I would recommend sizing one up. I wear mine in. I usually wear an L, but I use an XL, and that's a little bit better. For me, because I like wearing oversized. So yeah. Whoa, this Crazy Jackson. Nice. 15k is almost 1 million. I wish. Pasha, no worries, man. My English is awful too, so yeah, we can't be good at everything, right? Okay, let's see what happens if we up the density to 40. What's up, Ilham? How are you? Thank you. Let's see what happens if we... Okay, so this is gonna be like really highly detailed, I think, right? Yeah, I don't really see what the effect is, so I'm gonna just lower the density to, let's say, 10. crust punk and hardcore. Cool. Those sound really cool. I think you mean I think that's like hardcore as in hardcore bands, right? Or is it like hardcore as in like the Dutch hardcore, where it's like gabber hardcore? What are these crosses? Okay, so the density is actually, we have to use it fairly lowly to actually make that like really visible. And I was also thinking of playing with blend modes later, because just this, I love this plugin. This is just one of those things. Just like the same thing goes with like if you make music with a synthesizer, it's just something that you can just launch on like a rainy Sunday and just dive into, you know. Scarlet and Lil Texas are nice. Some really hard stuff. Lil Texas is awesome. I used to listen to Scarlet a little bit, but I haven't really like. I think I know three of his songs or something. Okay, let's see what happened. What have we here? Advanced. What happens if we use separations? We haven't really not even like clearly. We did just touch the tip of the iceberg with Inklab. Okay, so this is just like the separations. It doesn't like do like an effect on it, I think. Or does it? Let's see. All right, yeah. Let's see. I want to grab some more street textures. Let's see what else they have. They have some. These things can be used for displacement maps like really well, I think. But I just want to see if we can blend something. Speaking of blending, I can also use the marble textures that I made. These are also available in the Dreadlabs web store. Let me just grab those. Let's see what happens if we just blend these together. Today is all about experimenting, you know. We want to make like some weird, like abstract stuff. We're not gonna do like I don't know, something that's set in stone. And let's grab the marble paint textures. And I actually also want to see what happens if we just use Inklab on one of these textures, because that could be cool as well. So if you want to get these marble paint textures, they are available in Dreadlabs web store. There are I think 60 of them. Oh, my disk is almost full. Let me launch After Effects in the background real quick and clear my cache. This is some weird stuff today, guys. I I didn't really fix the chat before we started, and now the disk is almost full. But yeah, we'll fix that in a minute. Let's see what happens. So yeah, Gorillas, right? I knew like some like really big tracks of Gorillas, but I've never really checked out their albums. I probably should, right? All right. So this is with Inklab and this is without Inklab. Pretty cool. What's up, EV Light? EV Light Art. So how do I fix it? Okay, so what I usually do is I work a lot in After Effects, and let me just bring that up and I'll show you. So in my preferences in After Effects, basically it means your laptop's almost full. And if I empty my disk cache here, let's see how many. Yeah, there's like 26 gigabytes on there. So we can just clear that, as well as clearing my what is it, like my bin. And now we can just check it out under storage. Okay, now we have 30 gigabytes available, but I probably should clean up. I will do that after the stream. So now the cool thing about Inklab is that you also have an effects tab, and we'll use, I think, which one is that? I really like the experimental one with the checkers. Was it the checker? No, wait, it was another one. It was the one with the crosses, I think. And then with a really low density. And with... Not really sure what this is, but... let's just run it, you know? I'm here to experiment. Are you guys still getting a nice connection? Because I'm getting like an error from YouTube or something. Okay, this is just a blue layer. Okay. The spot color thing. Okay, not really sure. I'll just turn this off, I guess. And now we can just run it again, see what it does. But yeah, regarding the disk problem, I'm an idiot. I bought like a really nice MacBook, and in the end, I wasn't really willing to pay like 300 or 400 euros more for more internal memory. Yeah, I should probably I should have, but yeah, in the meantime I bought another computer, a custom one, or I let someone build it for me. Because I don't really know that much about PCs. Alright, this looks pretty cool, right? And now this is the stuff I want to experiment with. Let's see if I can just... Okay, we can use this as an overlay, or maybe like... Let's just use this, and now we can open the Inklab again, and now we can... Now let us open the effects channel, because this thing is something that I want to experiment with as well. And I'm just gonna start with the static one, because it just like... Okay, let me just run the static once, and you'll see what happens. City Morgue and Zillakami. Cool. I gotta check it out. Alright guys, so let me know in the chat what is on your planning. Okay, so this is what the static does. Like it does like some really cool like glitchy static effect. So this is so you can get some really cool like abstract stuff. What's up, Low Res Lab? How are you? So yeah, the cool thing about this is, well, if you do an artwork, you can do something abstract with this. But the cool thing is, if I just delete it and do it on one channel, like only on like the magenta channel, let's run it again. Then we can actually get some like more like visible stuff, I guess. You know what I mean? Like you can just let's see if we can still make out like what the sign said, for example. And later I just want to start with layering. Yeah, look at this. Look at how awesome this looks. This is, how easy was it to create like just using this plugin, running it, we literally only like layered 3 images on top of another, 2 pictures and 1 like marble painting, and then we just run it through in effects, and look at how crazy cool this looks. And let's see what happens if we I don't know, like change these colors around or something. I think, yeah, there aren't really like a lot of blacks in this layer, as you can see. If we open the mask, the yellow is really abundant. So yeah, the yellow decides on which color it is, as you can see. I really like the reds as well, you know. What's up, Nova? How are you? So yeah, I want to save this one. Number 1. And I don't know, maybe we'll make this invisible again. So this is what we started with, and this is what we ended up with. Super cool. Yeah, I think I want to go with, I want to delete these for now, and I want to go and get back into my Finder. Where is it? And let me grab one of these other textures so we can just layer them. Memo, do I have any idea what those masks are based on? Yeah, I think so. I think what the Inklab does is it just separates them in the channels. So for example, it converts it into CMYK because we have an RGB image right now. But if we go into the channels, these are actually, I think, the masks they use, and then they just make a color with this mask. So if we select this, and we'll make a new layer, a solid color. As you can see, we now have one of these masks, but we only have like a red layer. So if I make everything else invisible, so this is basically what that mask is based upon. But then in the CMYK version, I think. So I think that's something that it does, but I'm not really sure what the rest does. Let's see. Wow, this is crazy. This is super psychedelic. All right. I don't even want to run Inklab on this. I just like this the way it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use a static and a heavy and I'm gonna turn the setting off for now because I want to. Let's just click all of them heavy and see what happens. I'm not really sure what the heavy effect does because I viewed their tutorial on Inklab once, and that was like 4 months ago or something, maybe, like when it came up. So I kind of forgot what it was. Oh, this is really dark, but actually pretty cool as well. I think. Not really sure what the heavy does. Like, is it something like a threshold? Hey, what's up, Jordan? How are you? Oh, so chat is obscuring my lower right panel, so maybe I should just move it around to the left for now, right? Because you don't really need to see my tools. I'm not really working in tools right now. Thanks for the suggestion, Low Res Lab. This is pretty cool. But it's super dark. Let's see what happens, because it only occurred on the magenta one. Okay, so honestly, I'm not really sure what this does, but let me just run it with a higher density, see what happens. What's up, Bo? I am from the Netherlands. I live in Tilburg. Thank you, man. Thank you. So if you guys don't know, Jordan and I, he's a friend of mine from the Netherlands as well. And we are working on doing some events for Dreadlabs in the future when it's allowed by COVID and stuff. So yeah, we were working on some really cool stuff behind the scenes. And I can't wait to share it with all of you. What's up, Matthias? Thank you. Not really sure what the heavy does. it just makes everything really dark. So I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah, the masks actually look cool as well. What's happening? Oh, wait. Did I just delete one of my layers? Yeah, I did, right? So we'll be left with this. Yeah, there's actually a Dreadlabs rave incoming, guys. And we're not really sure when because it's so... yeah, it's really like... we're not sure of anything due to COVID, you know. But we are working on some stuff. So yeah, it kind of it converts it into a CMYK and then back into RGB. That's what I've been seeing that too. But you can there's also a setting like at the bottom where you can just use the CMYK output as well. And I think you can if you use it, I think you can use this for screen printing as well. So that's pretty cool. Wow. Oh, maybe up the density a little bit, and we'll go with maybe lines. I love how trippy this looks. Maybe do some. Well, I'll do some adjustment layers to make it a little bit lighter. This is the most psychedelic thing I've ever seen, and it's just 3 layers. Okay, let's see what the sharp filter does. 30 euros from London to Amsterdam. You definitely should, bro. You definitely should come to. It's actually, it won't be in Amsterdam, but it will be in Tilburg. But it's if you go to Amsterdam, it's really close to Tilburg. if you came all the way from London anyway. This looks really, really cool. It's a bit dark though, don't you think? Is it because of the effects of it? Is it something? Okay, wait. Hey, thank you. My girlfriend just brought me a gin tonic. Come say hi.
Hi.
She also dyed her hair for the people that were here last week. She's blonde now. Yeah, and she cut it as well. So yeah. Look at this.
Oh, it's the thing we made or not?
Yeah, it's we actually did this together. So we made these marble textures together in Groningen. So yeah, I just used this and we got this really trippy effect, and this one as well. But I'm now playing with this. Let's see if we up the density, what happens.
Cool.
You meant to come to Amsterdam in August and going to Antwerp. Nice. Actually, if everything will like falls in place, we hope to do it in August. So you might actually be there. So it gets so dark when I, but also like it just deletes the adjustment layer for some reason. So I'm just gonna group this. I'm just gonna delete all the other ones for now.
Good luck.
Thank you. You want to stay in experiment, or do you want to go?
I want to go. I need to do something for school.
Okay, no worries.
It looks really nice.
Thanks, honey.
Honey.
All right. See, I just want to run this and keep the vividness of it all, but I think it's because it's an RGB image. So let's see what happens now. Yeah, I think this definitely is because of the RGB and CMYK conversion, because it also just deletes this blatantly, and I think that's because yeah, I think that's something to do with Oh, I think that's because you can do this in CMYK. I think, or it's like done differently because like RGB is additive and um, CMYK is subtractive, or the other way around. Not really sure. Sorry. Um, so I'll just go and put this to basic, and let's see what happens now. Let's leave the. Let's see what happens if we leave the output at CMYK, because it converts it back once. It converts it to CMYK and then it converts it back. So let's see what happens if we leave it at this. And keep an eye on our layers here. Yeah, you see, it just deletes the curves for some reason. What's up, Andy? How are you? Yeah, I think it has something to do with the RGB and the CMYK. And good advice, Eddie. I'm going to play with the channels here because yeah, as you can see, it's all super like all the masks are also like super light, and I think it has something to do with that. Oh, this is pretty cool. And of course, what we can also do is just add saturation afterwards. This is also pretty cool. And someone also suggested that I should let me just run this once more. Convert it to a smart object. That someone's memory suggested that. Yeah, I think so, Nova. Glad to hear, Andy. Yeah, as you can see, whoa, what happens here? I think I know what happens. I think it has something to do with the different, because the difference layer, the difference blend mode, I think that it just behaves differently with RGB and CMYK. So let's see what happens. No merging, no rasterizing. I think this is it. This is it. So we might be able to like fix it once we made it into a smart object, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is it. All right, so now this is a smart object, and we'll see what happens if we do it now. And we'll leave the output at RGB. Hey, we did it. So who said it? Memo, I think. Yeah, Memo. You had it right. So we'll call this number 2 and number 3. We have number 2 and number 1. So yeah, guys, which one's your favorite? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? I think mine is number 3 because it just looks so cool. I want to play with this a little bit more. I'm gonna go with an advanced or an experimental, actually, with a rings. Maybe like this, and one offset, and let's see, we'll get another texture. Oh, and in the channels, let's change the background color, or like leave it. Let's see what happens if we do it like this. Yeah, the stream is a little bit behind, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why that happens. Or how it happens, but yeah. Jackson Pollock on acid from the 70s, right? Oh, look how cool this is! I love this. I love this so much. I want to sell prints of these. I'm gonna make that happen. Like NFTs or prints, I'm not sure, but yeah, we're gonna fix this. Pasha filmmaker, that's an artist, I think, right? I gotta check that out. That's anyone on acid, I know. This is I just love what happened here. You know, with the marble textures and everything, it all came together. And we're already 45 minutes in. Am I right? Yeah, 45 minutes already. Okay, let's see. What happens if we run it again? We'll change this to orange or something. Like, we're going to slightly play with the colors here. I want to make this a little bit more vivid. Maybe like this, like a mint color. And with the effects, I'm just going to go and give this one a static and this one a wave. I'm not sure what will happen, but we're here to do the crazy, weird stuff, right? Actually, someone already gave me an invite to Foundation this week. It's Neon Human. I know him or her from... what was it? Oh yeah, he or she competed in the Creatober contest with some really cool 3D renders. I love this one. Okay, which one's better? Okay, so number 4 or number 5? And I'm gonna go and make some more like crazy marble textures. So if you want to get this back for yourself, there's a link in the description. There's no link in the description. I'm sorry. It's available on dreadlabs.net. Sorry. Okay, let me just grab one. Oh, this can be kind of interesting. Oh, it's in grayscale. I'll put the mode to RGB. And I won't rasterize it. Ooh, good question, guys. I've been thinking about this for a while. And here in the Netherlands, like, we are kind of on a smart lockdown. We can do our groceries and stuff, and we can make appointments to go to the shop, but like bars and stuff aren't really open. And events aren't, like, they're experimenting with events, but they're not like really open to the public. But question for you guys in the chat. What are you waiting for that you can do again that you haven't been really able to do during COVID? And for me, I think festivals, obviously, or like parties in general. But I'm like, at this point, I'm just like missing I just want to go to the terrace. I'm not sure how to talk about that. Go to a bar or something. I really like miss that so much. The exclusion is kind of cool, right? Oh wait, the difference is actually better. What happens if we put this one on top? And I actually liked this one, and I'll stack one on top again, just to play with it. Travel, concerts, right? I miss concerts and parties so much. Having a life. We actually moved and we wanted to throw a house party. You need an iPad? Yeah. So we haven't really been able to like have one party where we can just bring all of our friends in, our family and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about what we miss the most about, like, what we wanted to do once COVID is over.
We never went out together.
No, we know each other for like a year and a half now, something like that, almost. Yeah. And we never went. We never really like were able to go out together just because of COVID. It's weird.
Even some small things like the movies, or
yeah, we never even went to the movies.
we went to a museum.
I have something. Memo, you can actually, if you want me to review something, not to like force you, but. If people send me super chats, I will review their designs if they want to. Otherwise, you can just drop it in the Discord, and I'll see if I can take a look at it later. But yeah, but I don't want to pressure you to like send me like a donation or something. So don't worry. Yeah, a lot of people remember like when everyone hated school, and now like everyone just misses school. Like it just turned like up around, concerts, gigs, traveling. gigs. I quit DJing a while ago, but I've been watching so much Boiler Room sets that I want to go get back into it again. Taking breakfast with friends. Oh, that's actually a nice tradition. I never really did that.
I did it with a friend who went to the McDonald's before school.
Oh yeah, she went to McDonald's every week.
I think every.
Oh, thank you so much, Cody, for your support. Enjoy. Yeah. A lot of people, yeah, just band shows, concerts, festivals. It's weird that it's gone, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw.
It's good.
I'm sure gin.
It's really good, thank you. So yeah, I can you can if you send in a super chat, you can just send me a link. I will open Discord now, so you can just if you super chat, I'll review it in the stream now. You know, see if I can do something. Nicolas Cage is missing shows with his band. I mean, don't you miss acting? Okay, that's a really bad joke. Sorry. Okay, so we made our second like trippy thing here. Let's convert that into a smart object. And I'll see. Okay, so I have my Discord open. So yeah, if people want me to do some live reviews, if you send me a super chat, I will get into that, and I'll review it live on stream if you want to. What sick website memo? Where is it? Oh yeah, let's make that one invisible. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna switch these around. So I'm gonna go with the wave here, maybe a roughen here and a static there. And let's run it. A custom type tutorial. Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me to do custom typefaces, and I'm not really sure because I'm not really the best at it. I'm that Xanax typeface actually turned out way better than I expected it to be, but I actually did a live stream last November or last December. Where I made like some typefaces from scratch, but since so many people want to see more of that, I can do some more. I want to do a lot of 36 days of type ones as well, since it's coming up. But yeah, I can see. I'll see what I can do. But I also like cut some stuff from the live stream, so you can see how I turned like some letters from Sketch into like a Illustrator vector file. So Marcus, can we post our entries for the ZLabs competition on social media, or should you can just post it on social media too? But do make sure that you send it to me as well, so I can actually see it. So you don't have to wait. No, it's obviously, Marcus, it's your work. You probably like worked hard to do it, or you did some work to do it, you know, and you should be able to put that on social media if you want to, you know. Do you think the plugin is worth the money? 100%. And that's because just look at these. These are so crazy. Yeah, I'm really happy with these. So. But yeah, it depends on what you want to do. I did some comic book effects with them. I do a lot of thumbnails for mine with them. If I just like have some boring text stuff, I can just do an Inklab effect on it, and it just looks cooler instantly. Oh, Jackson, that sucks. Sorry, man. I'll put this to like a green now. Maybe this. I actually like this like really like vivid magenta color. And the orange as well. Let's see what happens if we do like a dark red purple thing. And I'll put on the strokes because I don't know what that means and I want to experiment. You see a face, Nova? Wait, I think in this one, right? Where do you see the face? Is it like a Rorschach thing? So Andy, the plugin is the plugin actually is like it starts at $40, but then you don't have all the extensions. I bought it with $99, and I have the XL version, which I think gives like a lot of these extra effects, as well as some poster textures and stuff. So yeah. Also, quick question for people who also like watch a lot of live streams on Twitch. Yeah, does it? Does Twitch take super chats? Whoa, Memo! Did you? Oh, thank you so much. You want to review me to review the website? Yeah, sure. I will do that. Thank you so much for your donation. And I'll just paste it in. And I'll review it now. Ooh, nice. Okay, I like that you have this slider, because then you can give the user an overview of what your work is without really doing anything. I'm not really sure if is it supposed to be like some black ones, some screens. So yeah, it's a really cool way to instantly show your clients, your potential clients, more of your work than in one go. Compared to my website, for example, this is my personal portfolio. Yeah, you only see like 6 works, but then you have to click somewhere else to go anywhere, you know. And here, the nice part about this is that you can use multiple ones. Let's see. Okay, so if I scroll, okay, did you code this yourself? I like how this. I like how it kind of like gets 3D when you scroll harder. So if you want to you send me a link, but you can't really because of the super chat thing, you can just send me a message on Discord with the link, and I'll look at it there. Clothing coming soon, cool. So these are mock-ups, right? I think, or did you make these yourself? Yeah, one thing though, if I'm not really sure if it's because I don't really know, but it would also be cool to click on these, and then you will be able to see what the project are about. Because I like to, when I look at a portfolio, I would like to learn a little bit more about what you do and what the project was about, you know. For example, with the Kirby example, I have like a little bit of a breakdown on what I did for the projects, what made me like choose my stuff. And yeah, that's the only thing that that's like a little missing, but for the rest, it's a really cool website. Yeah, I can't wait to see this finish actually. And also, I really like that detail where it's like blurring when you click it. Did you code this yourself? Yeah, actually a really cool website, man. Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you so much for your donation. I will check out your Instagram. Yeah, thank you so much, man, for the donation. I will check it out now. If there are any specific work that you want me to review or something, just let me know. Insert name. I'll give you a follow. Oh, that's really cool. I like how faint the colors are in this one. It gives it like a what do you call it? It gives it like a grainy vibe, but I actually miss the grain on this. So I like the faded out, washed out colors, but it could use a little bit more gray and maybe a little bit more variation in the background gradient. Let me see if I can find something under my save tab to help you a little bit with that. Let's see. So not really the same type of work, but yeah, you can see how grainy this is. And actually, let's just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take a print screen and I'm gonna run it through Inklab, see what it happens if we add something to that. Well, thank you so much, Low Res Lab. I actually have seen your account. You do like really cool stuff. So if there's anything you want me to check out, or let me know. Also, I'm just gonna play with this preset real quick. So abstract art, we'll call that. And I'm actually going to run your. Where's my Photoshop? No, I'm going to run your abstract art through a normal Inklab and see if that really helps with the graininess. Okay, so the density is a little bit high, so let's just lower that with advanced halftone. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Like, yeah, as you can see, it's still a little bit. It can be a little bit more dense, I think. But yeah, I guess of that immediate like like vintage vibe, I guess. But really cool work. Let's see what else. Ooh, I like these. Are these custom made? The liquefied fonts. Oh, okay, so you're Jackson. You are streaming on every Tuesday. Because if so, I am going to see if I can watch your next stream. Actually, thank you so much for your donation. So yeah, Low Res Lab as well. I'm just gonna go and plug you on Instagram. While I'm at it, because you donated, thank you so much. As you can see, Low Res Lab has some really cool work, and it's all like it really matches well with what we did today with Inklab. So yeah, thank you so much for your donation, and follow him on Instagram. Let's get back into Photoshop real quick. All right. I don't know why, but my Photoshop keeps like shifting away. All right, now what happens if we? Okay, see how like noisy this is. It's too. Is this too much? Nah, we're just experimenting, right? Okay, so if I switch back to my, oh yeah, also of course you can get a shout out as well, Memo. So are you still named Outdated on your Instagram? What's up, Cancelo? Sorry, man, I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go and try to fix this real quick. Thank you so much, Nova. I'll give you some feedback right now. Okay, wait. Let me just firstly go to outdated because I haven't really like checked out its Instagram. X lowercase outdated. Is it right? Chuck you a follow as well. It's a really cool render. I like your new logo, by the way. I like this, but this isn't the colors aren't really my jam here. But ooh, this is cool. Some really cool cyberpunk vibes. Nice work, dude. Okay, so make sure you follow Outdated as well. And now we're going to Nova's profile. Also, Nova, I think you also have like a Dreadlabs t-shirt. Is that correct? Ooh, this is cool. I know where to begin. It's a nice icon. I like the shadow on the poster here. There's also Blkmarket posters, right? Let's see if we have some. The spacing is also pretty nicely done. With the glass effect or the water drip effect, I think maybe you can liquefy this a little bit better if it's supposed to be water, or blur it a little bit more if it's supposed to be glass. And there's also like a filter gallery glass for that as well. So yeah, maybe like check out that. Nice presentation here. Also, is this a custom typeface or is this one you bought? It's a really cool one. Also, like there's these lines. There is a way to like kind of like fix these like, I don't know, really weird like line edges. And I think it's because you in the bevel and emboss, I'm not really sure, but I think you used the sharp instead of the smooth option. I think that's what caused a lot of my problems with the bevel and embossing. So yeah, you might want to check that out. I'm not sure, but yeah, really cool profile. Make sure you follow Jack here. And or is there a PayPal link where we could donate? Oh, so there is. If you actually want to donate, you can actually also go to the Dreadlabs web store and just buy something. That way, you also have a asset product coming with that. If you want to, we have products ranging from what was it, like $250. There's like a really cheap goodie pack. So if you want to donate that. So yeah, and that way you can also get yourself featured here. So yeah, it's really cool, guys. By the way, guys, that you all are like sharing your Instagram and stuff. It's cool to see the community build. If you want to talk together after the stream, you can also join us on Discord. I'll type a link in the chat real quick. And that way you can also stick together and connect with each other outside of the live streams. But yeah, anyway, let me just dive back into Photoshop. Okay, so for some reason, okay, I can now see my chat and Photoshop at the same time. Cool. Also, let me just move this a little bit to the side. So, okay, so now it's a little bit better to read, I guess. I'm just gonna make one more. Is that okay with you guys? What's up, Astro Boy? I don't really like what's happening here with the have you guys experienced that? There's a lot of glitches and bugs with having two screens on a MacBook. What's up, Julio? I think I pronounced Julio right. I should, right? Okay, so yeah, back to Photoshop. Let's see if we can do one more. So I'll group this one and we'll make it invisible, and we'll go just to place embedded. And so what have you guys planned for the weekend? Let me know in the chat, because I'm actually curious about that. What are you guys up to in the weekends now that you're probably in quarantined or half quarantined, or smart quarantined, whatever it's called in your country or where you live? No clients. Where do I go? Okay. Marble paint textures. What's up, Pratham? What's up, Green Rhapsody? How are you guys? Ooh, we can use this. We can use all of them, obviously, but Also, the cool thing about these textures is, as you can see here, there's also like paper flowing through them, so they are like kind of grungy as well, and I really like that about these. Really happy with how they turned out. And I also want to do a video on how to make these for yourself, because I use them a lot. Okay, let's see what happens if we combine these two together. What if we just saturate it more and make it brighter? Or this one should be a little bit brighter, right? Yeah, it's quite a lot, and I think I scanned them in at 600 dpi. Oh, you're opening back in Denmark, nice. That must feel so good. Oh my god, I just spilled gin over my computer. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just back in a second. Oh, I hope I didn't do any damage here. I so hope I didn't do any damage here. Not your everyday design live stream, am I right, guys? Oh my god. Okay, no more gin for me during my live streams. God damn it. Oh no. Okay, I think it should be fine. There might be like some keys that are like... Okay, it still works, There's like water underneath, but... or gin. Oh god. Well, this is a memorable stream, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, there's like gin behind my keys now. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Not even tipsy, Joe. Though, like I just like it just fell over because the glass is also like round. It just once it tips over, it's just empty. Sorry, guys, for the inconvenience. At least you were here the one time Dreadlabs spilled like gin all over his laptop. You know what the best part about this is? Okay, I plugged in my internal microphone because like the cable of my audio interface is kind of like doing weird stuff. Not sure if it's a cable or something else, but can you hear me again? Oh my god. I'm legit like. Okay, wait. I think my laptop's fine. You know, it's it's just a fun. Okay, your laptop. We should be able to continue the stream. The stream. Can you hear that? Those pops. I think. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a quick workaround for this. Let's see if the. Yo, wait, my laptop's okay. My laptop's leaking. Guys, I just want to thank you for watching, but I'm thinking I'm gonna end the stream and see if I can continue this on another time. I'm gonna like clean up my laptop. Sorry if we to cut it so shortly, but yeah, I need to fix this. So yeah, thank you for watching. To the people who donated, thank you so much. If you want to get all the project files from my tutorials, there's a link in the description probably to Patreon, where you can get access to all of those project files. There's a 15k, because we reached 15k, there's a discount. I'll see if I can continue live streaming later today, or and otherwise I'll try to continue it next week. Yeah, again, sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. This is Tom from Red Labs.
Patiëntje. Hoe gaat het ermee vandaag?
Hey guys. Okay, so I got my laptop fixed.
In de slaapkamer.
I'm in my bedroom right now. I just cleaned it. I want to see if we can continue the stream. Maybe without something like what is it? Yeah, I think it works. Wait, let me see if the audio cable works, because that's the one problem that I had just now. Now I'm just gonna go quit my live stream because this. Okay, so the mic's coming over here for a second. So this is all dry, which is nice. All right, so we'll put this one back in and this one back in. Let's see. I'll put another screen up for Photoshop or something. Moment of truth. Hey.
Is dat goed of niet?
The light keeps blinking, so that is a good sign. Oh, fuck.
Is it normally not a continuous light?
No, it should not be flickering, but it's not flickering now. All right, Revolver, Skewf. Jackson, sorry guys. Okay, yeah, this is dead. This is dead. Let's see if it works like this.
It kind of reminds me of beginning this year when I
This is another one. When you
dropped a cup of tea on
Yeah.
my laptop. Hot tea.
I'm actually. I'll be back in a second. And meanwhile, you can talk to chat.
So what do you want? What do you guys want to know about Tom? We can gossip about him. Everybody's very happy in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
A bit of gin never hurts nobody.
Except for Tom's laptop.
Yeah. Do you want another glass?
No.
No?
I'm never gonna drink at my desk again.
I said that too when I spilled the tea.
I'm not sure if it's because of the laptop or because of the cable. And that's what we're gonna find out now. Because this thing wasn't affected by the great gin tragedy of 2021. It might just be the cable. All right. Let's see.
It's orange. I don't know if that's okay.
All right. Can you guys hear me? Does this work? What's up, Jeffrey? Does it actually work? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so I'm not really sure if sorry. You can check it out here. It works. It works. We're back. Okay, this is the weirdest stuff that's ever happened on the stream. For me, at least. I don't have a lot of experience with live streaming, but there's probably like a lot of weird stuff that's happened.
It even sounds way better.
Yeah, it's because I used the internal mic while this was thing. Okay, so the only like fatality here was this cable, I think, and it might even be like back to work once we dry it out. You want to join us?
Do I need to put it in rice?
No, it's
rice.
No, it's mostly dry. What's up, Noah? Heute habe ich eine Treffer gemacht.
Ich weiß nicht, was sein.
A treffer. Jeffrey, what's a treffer? Does that mean like?
I think it's a hit.
Yeah, you got like a good job or something. I think that's something that sounds like that, right? Yeah. You want to join us?
Maybe.
You can join us.
I
I mean, that's like there's crazier stuff that happened on the stream. Oh, what am I doing here?
I will keep an eye on the chat. I don't know much about your design stuff.
Oh, that's cool. We'll do it like this. The other day I was setting up my stream deck and on stream I pushed a button and blacked out everything. It took me an hour to rebuild. Oh, ouch. Well, the only thing that's weird stuff that happened to me before this was when I was like streaming for 20 minutes without going live on YouTube. That was really fun. Can you hear my girlfriend like properly as well? If you talk, can you talk a little bit?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Just tell me something about what have you been working on in the other room?
Oh, it's very boring. I worked on a LinkedIn banner.
On a LinkedIn banner. Those have to be made as well, right?
It's not really exciting.
Huh? This is a first for me. What's up, Noah? There are two Noah. I was thinking, didn't I already say what's up, Noah? But there are two Noahs. There's also a Nova, but I think he left the stream once.
They're both with the R.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Noah R.
And there's also a Jackson R. Cool. Let's turn off my splice. Let's see if.
No, I'm not a designer.
Well, yeah, she studies communication. So she knows like a little bit of what's it called?
I know
Photoshop and stuff.
The programs, and I know more than a beginner, but I'm not as good as you.
Yeah, okay, but that's fine. You know what you're talking about most of the time, right? Yeah. Right. So what we were doing is we were stacking the paper textures on top of another. Not the paper textures, the marble paint textures. And seeing which one will give interesting results, and we'll experiment with Inklab later on that as well.
Did you save it?
Yeah, I saved it. That's what this was.
Yeah.
Look, we made this. I'll just turn them all on. This one. We'll call this number 6, and this one number 7. And the chat can decide which one is best for, as of now. What's up, Nike? Thank you for watching them. So this is number 7, number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, 2, and 1. So yeah, chat can design or check and design. Check and decide which one is the best as of now. Not really a UX researcher. You're more into like branding and concepting, right?
Yeah.
Like the more
And for my hobby, I draw.
you do
online.
drawings and illustration and paintings.
Yeah. Like this watermobile.
Yeah.
Picture.
What's up? Okay, I'm gonna.
Go on.
I always mispronounce everyone's name in the chat, but I'm Juan Garcia. I hope that's pronounced properly. If not, I'm really sorry. But welcome to the stream.
I think it is Juan.
Yeah, because the J you pronounce them like
It's G.
yeah, or is the Juan,
Yeah.
I think.
But we're Dutch, so we have a soft G.
Yeah. Sorry, we're Dutch, and that basically means that we mispronounce everything. Sorry. Okay, let's see what happens if we just stack this one on top of here, and then we can just play with the blend modes. And the coolest ones are these. Like, see how trippy this gets. Oh, I feel in my bottom arrow that it's a little bit sticky from the gin.
On the surface.
Now on the it's harder to
Oh.
if you
it
press them.
sticks.
Yeah.
The ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a bit.
It's fine.
You never use it. So.
Yeah. Okay. The J is pronounced like H, right? And now we can also play with the U and the saturation. Okay, I'll twist and you say stop.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
The chat's delayed, so they
Yeah,
can't
I
really
know.
say stop.
I think this is cool.
Okay.
I like the yellow on the top.
Right?
Yeah.
The almost like greenish yellow. Yeah. I don't really like this though.
No.
So what we can do,
Looks kind of muddy.
yeah, it's not really that saturated. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make a new one, and we're gonna focus on the bottom here in particular. And I think
I'm
this should be
learning
fine,
as
right?
well.
Yeah,
the
that's
chat.
cool, right? So I'm just gonna group this. We don't want this to be that saturated. We want this to be like this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what we can do is we can just mask this out. So we'll just grab a black brush. And as you can see here, so everything where is white,
Mm-hmm.
we'll use that effect, right? So, nice, right?
Stuff like this, I did learn it in like the first grade of my study.
Memo was there when the gin happened. Welcome back, Memo.
He didn't get the memo.
That was a good one.
I hope everybody heard that.
Okay, so we can convert this into a smart object. I don't remember the numbers anyway.
Which numbers?
Which numbers? Hey, what's up, Jesse? How are you? Okay, let's drag it in. Okay, let's remove all of these. I love how there's some people coming in the chat and they didn't really like realize what just happened. Like, what was it? 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago.
I didn't realize it until you came and stole me in the bedroom.
I came in barging like I just broke my laptop. So for the people that don't know, usually on Fridays when I do my live streams, I drink a gin and tonic, which my girlfriend makes for me.
It's really hard.
And it's in this like crappy like round like glass.
From the action.
And I just like put it down and I reached for it or something, or I reached for something else. And yeah, what happened was I just like pushed my gin all over my like desk, and it kind of ran into my laptop and into some cables, and I was literally like cleaning my laptop on a live stream, and yeah, for the people watching this back, they're gonna have a fun time with me stressing out. So I fixed it by just like using some paper towels, and I replaced the cable that like I think the cable like fried or something, you know, like it didn't work anymore. But I have and it was a USB-C cable to my interface, but I used a how do you call these? Like the adapters where you can just use regular USB cables with a similar cable that goes to my interface. So that's how I fixed it. Right. So okay, this is Inklab. This basically simulates like the paper printing. So for the people who just joined, the charger hasn't been connected. Good observation. Hope this works as well. And it does. Nice. Yeah. Anyways, so this is a plugin from Blkmarket. And basically what you can do with this is simulate like realistic printing effects. My laptop, that's why I ended the stream actually. It wasn't actually leaking. It was going under the laptop, and because it was so warm, it was like kind of like it dried out over my laptop, and it was still dripping. So that's why I thought it was leaking.
You thought it was leaking? Can laptops leak?
Yeah, if there's water in it.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much, Comglim. It will still take a long time for me to stop with Dreadlabs. Thank you so much for tuning in. So also for the people who don't know, we're experimenting with Inklab here, but if you want some reviews on your portfolio, your Instagram account, anything, just send us a super chat, and then you can just let us know what you want us to review, and we'll take a look at it.
I give the best feedback.
Yeah. Here, you should scooch over a little bit so you're more into like this. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the Inklab effect. So it gets that really like vintage like paper look, if you know what I mean, right? And speaking of vintage, you can also just change the background texture of the paper. I think there is a preset called cracking vintage paper. This kind of looks vintage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I was thinking of making NFTs with these actually. Before the big collab.
NFTs?
The crypto art.
Oh, crypto art.
Where were we? I can't really even like remember what I was doing as I like dropped my gin. Jeffrey, if you send us a super chat, which is that's actually a donation, if you don't know, you can really help the channel out, and that way you can also we will also review your portfolio. Okay, cool. Now what happens if we blend all of these together? That might be cool, right? There's so much data in this. Whoa.
It kind of look like a atlas.
Like an atlas?
Yeah.
Like an atlas?
Yeah. Like the mountains.
Looks when you see oil on the road, someone says. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that kind of looks as
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, with like the super rainbow-ish. Actually, I think that's similar. It's similarly made as well. Like now.
They paint the streets?
No, the
No.
marble paint.
Oh yeah,
The scientific effect thing, because like when you make these textures,
you paint with oil.
Yeah, you basically put oil paint on. I think it's glue, right?
Yeah, but it's was it oil paint? Was it?
It was oil-based paint, I think, and then it was glue because the density of the two like liquids were like different, they will stick on top of each other.
But I think if you use water, it will work. But only maybe the paper gets too wet.
Sorry, I was just reading
Yeah,
chat.
it's okay. I know you are not very great at multitasking.
We'll call this number 8. I really like it. Okay, so the cool thing about this Inklab plugin is I'm just gonna go and bring in photo that I got from Blkmarket as well, because I think there's a lot of different people tuning in when I was starting the stream, so I'm just gonna show it again, but with different pictures. So if we will go to textures, street textures, this is a like photo collection of street stuff that Blkmarket released. See if there's like a. Okay, let's grab this picture with the door, right? Then I'll give you a little bit of a better explanation of what Inklab actually does. You know what the fun part is? I really like promoting this plugin, right?
It's not even from you.
No, it's not even from me. I just like it so much. Yeah. I'm not even getting paid for this.
And I used it to help me last.
Oh right.
Yesterday.
What do we use it for? Oh yeah, that's right. For your school project, right? Yeah.
School logo.
I'll duplicate it into a new channel file, because this is actually like doing some odd stuff. All right. So once we run this, I'll show you what it. Oh yeah, with the offset I showed you what that does, right? With the colors that are like moving. I'll show you again. I'll show it to you again. So once we. Thank you so much, Memo. So he dropped the Behance link in the Discord. I'll check that out real quick. Where is it? I'm an idiot.
I'm going for screen.
Yeah, it's. I need to juggle these around better.
That's okay.
What's up, Thomas? Oh, nice animation. I really like this. It's presented really well. I think it's my laptop which is causing the lag. But yeah, it's really cool. Oh, I like these English. Did you do this yourself as well? Yeah, I think.
Is it a branding for?
I think this is his own branding. Okay, so I think it's also because the GIFs like they need to load and it's taking like a while. I'm actually gonna save this because I really like it. So yeah, really cool, really sick. Let's see if you want to share something specific. I really like the animations that you use to present your logo. Am I also correct in saying that this is an O and a D, but then turn 90 degrees or not?
I like the font.
Yeah, it's cool.
I also like bold fonts.
Yeah.
Always.
You're more of a condensed font type, right? Yeah, it's really cool. Sorry that it's so laggy, guys. But yeah, Outdated, thank you so much for your donation. And
Outdated is Memo.
Yeah, it's the same guy with different YouTube accounts. Ooh, cool merch. I would buy this.
Is it the packaging?
Yeah, I think these are also not Dreadlabs mockups. I think these are Blkmarket mockups, but I'm not really sure though. But yeah, cool stuff. One thing though, it's really cool, but I think some stuff is kind of like it's also really cool, but it doesn't really fit the rest of the aesthetic. For example, the first page was really like futuristic, and this is more like a vintage-ish, like collage-y stuff. So really cool still, but yeah.
Oh, it's not a font. His friend made it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's it might be better to maybe like split the two aspects of one another. Maybe like one you can do for merch, and one for like branding or something. But that's just me. Like that's just feedback. Okay. So back into Inklab. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much again for sending it in Outdated. So So basically, Inklab makes separations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you have like a magenta channel and a yellow channel, and you know how CMYK with the printing. But with Inklab, you can also do some really cool effects. So if we go to effects, if we put like a static on the magenta channel and a wave on the blue channel, we'll see what happens. Right. As you can see, this is what happened with the magenta channel. Like it got like a really like static effect, and this is what happened with the blue channel. It's kind of like wavy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can get some really interesting results with that, as you can see. So that's what we've been doing on. Well, not on this.
Like this street.
And what another cool thing is let's say we want to make the print here. We don't really like the colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can just change them. We can just use a green. We can use a I don't know, red maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What should the yellow be?
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Is it English?
Yeah, I think so.
Turquoise?
You mean like
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Like
a
more
little
blue?
bit blue. Yeah.
Should we change the black?
No.
You kind of need to keep it a dark color. Yeah,
Mhm.
wait. There are no rules here. Let's make it purple.
Badass.
Yeah, Thomas, you can just ask me questions in the chat.
Good question.
How do you put plugins into Photoshop? Okay, so basically there's a plugins window at the top here. Sorry, my thing is loading now. But you can just, once you buy them, you can actually install them. I think Blkmarket made a new plugin called Connect, which made it available for them to, for you to like load all of their plugins into that. But generally speaking, wow, cool. Okay, I'm not really such a big fan of the static.
It's a forest.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I suggest you just look up a plugin, how'd you call it, tutorial. Because when you just click on the manage plugins here, you will get the Adobe Creative Cloud menu, and there you can see all of your plugins. So once I'm actually, which one was the static one? Okay, the red one, we can just delete that. Ooh, this is pretty cool as well. Maybe if we make the black background color a little bit warmer, and if we change this back, this was supposed to be black, so
I think it kinda looks like the normal. When we made it in green.
Oh
Do you
right,
remember?
yeah, I
Yeah.
added it in Photoshop later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will we see a bucket head? Also, the mix of colors really lit effect.
The bucket hat.
The bucket head. I mean, you wear bucket hats.
Yeah, I wear mine a lot. I don't know if he means that.
I think so.
Is this my
Wait,
thing?
do we also have two? Wow. Yeah.
Wow?
Joe. I think I used to pronounce Joao, but I he's a really cool guy, but I also always like
You can maybe call
pronounce
him
his name.
Vitor. Just his last name.
Yeah, but we have two. We also have Pedro Pacheco. I'm so yeah.
I'm really Dutch.
It's becoming a thing that I'm like mispronouncing everyone's name. This is pretty cool, but it's really dense. So I like the separations channel. Okay, so I want to go and use a magenta for this one. Do you like being on stream? Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not really great at English, and I know my pronunciation
Yeah.
is not great, so I'm kind of insecure about that, but I love watching you do your job. So
Oh yeah, but I'm also like, my pronunciation is also like super wrong. So
oh,
it's really nice of you.
I can be nice.
Okay, so this. I'm going to turn off the which was it? The static. There's also another fun thing that we can do. We can use the experimental mode, and we can use rings, and up the contrast and the size, and we'll see what happens if we run it.
What? The bucket hat of your...
Oh, yeah, he likes the bucket hat that you wear.
Oh, thanks.
Do you like the white one or the one with... Oh, you don't really wear the one with the dragons, do you?
No, it's a little bit big. I have a small head.
Our Revolver saying you're doing great.
No.
See? You're
Ah,
doing great.
Yeah. I will send it to my school.
See? Okay, now you have like...
Oh.
This is really trippy. So this can be like a really cool effect on photos, you know?
Mhm.
How you have the like rotating thing. I really like this one. I like the channel colors of this one. I'm gonna save this one as well. Oh, I actually saved the preset as well. Let's see. We'll call this Gabi because your name is Gabi.
Ah, cute. I think it's a hard name to say in English. Gabi.
I think... Yeah,
Gabi.
but Gabi is like kind of like a...
Yeah, English.
Gabby or Gaby.
Yeah.
Jack always calls you Gaby.
Yeah.
Gabby, sorry.
Gabi.
Gabby.
Gabi.
And I'll lower the contrast now.
Even for the Dutch
Even Dutch people like
pronounce.
No, not pronounce. Like they write it wrong.
Yeah.
Abstract art. This is the one that I made like earlier.
Ah, very sweet. I think it's because in the Netherlands, speaking English is like one of the basic things you learn. I learned it in preschool.
Yeah. You learn it when you turn like 10.
Yeah, and nowadays you learn it when you're like, I think it's in groep 4, when you're 5 or 6 even.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even like that, you know, like when I was younger, I used to play Pokemon, and Pokemon was English, and I had no idea, but I
You just click the button.
yeah, you just did stuff, but it's a really cool way to let you learn. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the Gabi preset versus the abstract art preset that we made earlier in the stream.
I want to live in Amsterdam someday, at least visit again. Gabi? The last one is correct, Noah.
The rent in Amsterdam is so high that I don't even want to live there.
I think when you like Amsterdam, you like Utrecht.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper, but it's also getting pretty expensive.
Yeah, it has the same canals and the same housing. I think it's the old the old herenhuizen.
Yeah, the mansions. No, they're not really mansions, but
how do you call it? The grachtenpand. The old houses next to the canal.
Yeah.
If somebody knows what you call it. I don't know if there's an English word for it.
Yeah, I'm also not really sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we did with your preset. I like what I did with your preset. This is the first one. This is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I like how because of the circles, it kind of there's nothing happening, but it kind of looks like it's rotating inward.
I think it looks asymmetric.
Asymmetric?
Yeah.
Like it's not like symmetrical.
No, it's symmetrical. Sorry.
So what it kind of wait. Let me show you what I mean with this. So if we these cloud filters, right? It kind of looks like this is happening.
Oh.
Because of the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like because of these like circles in there.
It has some depth.
Also, let's run Inklab.
Maybe you should send this video to them. Maybe you get a refund.
A refund?
Because you use it so much. They will pay you.
If you use code DreadLabs for 10% off.
Yeah.
No. Hoeveel?
I just love the
Wait.
creative energy there.
Yeah, probably if even living in Tilburg, like I just started living here, but even living there, kind of like, whoa, this is some wallpaper stuff.
I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah, but even like living in, I just started living here, but there's
Mhm.
also like so many like creative stuff going on. You know, it's really cool. I think just living in a city and exploring a creative scene anywhere really is
Mhm.
like cool, because I'm sure that there's like a lot of
Who
who is she? This is my girlfriend. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think in every city there's like some at
Yeah.
least some creativity.
I think because where we live, Tilburg is starting to become a student.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it a student city in English?
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of students here, but there
Yeah.
aren't even and there's like a really big like communications like creative study.
We
It's
have a big university and
Yeah.
two big HBO.
yeah, it's like a college, but
yeah,
it's not
two
a
big
university.
colleges here, and one of these colleges is where I study. It's a
Yeah.
creative building with I think one studies like influencers,
Yeah,
trend watching and communication in creative industry, and
dance
so
industry
the-
even.
so the community here is very big with creative people. And I think in the Netherlands it's a overall thing that young
It's an
people-
overall thing.
that no, I don't know, that young people are just so creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plugin is sadly not free, but yeah, seeing the capabilities and possibilities of this plugin, I get why it's not free,
Mhm.
because you can just see how hard they worked to fix this, you know, to make this. But yeah, it starts at $40, and I think the XL version, which is the one I have, is the $99 or something. But they do have a discount where if you want to buy their displacement plugin called Reactor, I think you can get both of them for like $70 or $80, which is like really really cheap for what it is. So yeah, I think it's worth the money. And I'm not just like testing what happens if we like run it over each other again, you know, like
What about a designer boyfriend is good? I want to ask someone else.
So you mean what the upsides are of a designer boyfriend?
You helped me a lot with my school. I think.
But then that's because
No.
you also do design stuff.
I think I didn't fall for you because you were a designer. I thought you were.
Yeah, you thought I was kind of like arrogant.
I wanna be. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also thought I was, because like I said something like I'm
Yeah.
a designer and creative director in the music industry or something.
Mhm. I think. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. You think he's so good.
Yeah. But I think one of the really cool things about having you to be a creative person overall is that I'm creative too, and we level on so much creativity. Even though I don't have the same style as you, I understand what you do and you understand what I do.
Yeah. It makes it easier to get, I guess,
Mhm.
understand what someone is going through,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, let me just make our chat screen a little bit bigger if that's possible.
But I thought, if you want to ask someone out, maybe you should make something for her. I thought that's kind of cute.
That's actually what you did.
Yeah. I forgot. You mean the painting?
Yeah.
I was a psycho.
Nah, you weren't psycho.
Yeah, I was.
So what she did was
We were dating for 2.5 weeks, I think. If it's not shorter.
Nah, a little bit longer, I think. But
We celebrated, I celebrated Sinterklaas. It's like the Dutch Santa Claus. And you make each other little gifts. And I do aquarelle painting.
mhm.
And you said you really liked Pokemon. And I asked what your favorite Pokemon was. And I kind of drew it. And then I gave it to you in a...
So this is basically what she made me.
It's kind of psycho because it's...
Oh, it wasn't really so. It was cute.
I gave it to you at school. I covered it like
Yeah.
in paper wrap.
So yeah, she made me this Altaria painting because this is my
Yeah.
favorite Pokemon.
But yeah, your friends thought I was psycho, and my friends were like, "You giving him a present after 3 dates?" And I was like, "Yeah." I think it's cool. But you were kind of scared that it was gonna be a big thing.
Yeah, I thought it was like gonna be like a crazy thing, yeah, but it wasn't.
My girlfriend and I make Christmas presents for each other instead of buying.
Ooh, that's a cool tradition.
Yeah. Love's in the air. No.
It's actually really cool. We should probably do that.
Yeah.
I think I made you something. No, I never made. Did I?
tried to make something for you this year, but you saw it on my laptop.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I made a drawing of both of us online.
Yeah,
And it was on my laptop, and you were doing something on my laptop.
yeah. I was fixing your Photoshop or something, and I saw
Yeah.
it.
I was like, oh, yeah, no, you're not getting it. But I think for presents, we try to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a day out or a workshop or...
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
like focus on like experience based
Mhm.
like presents. Okay, so in the meantime, I ran Inklab several times over the same image. And I think this is still the best one. But we should probably add some hue saturation, see what happens. Oh yeah, so the warming filter. Yeah, I know about that. It's an I thought I still had the
This looks like
Street
Lisa Frank.
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know Lisa Frank? Oh, wait, I'll show you.
Oh, that's actually also really cool because his girlfriend isn't creative, but she painted a coffee mug.
Oh,
Wait.
that's nice.
Way to go to step out of her comfort zone.
Oh, I'll Google it.
So yeah, this is the warming filter which Memo was talking about. I think you mean this adjustment layer, am I right? In the meantime, you are searching something.
Yeah, I can't type.
So yeah, guys, we're experimenting with Inklab. Yeah.
This is Lisa Frank.
Oh wow, what is this? Is it
Lisa Frank? It's like I think she's an artist, and she makes in the...
coloring books or something?
Yeah, in the zeros or in the 90s. She made coloring books, but like the whole aesthetic still going strong.
I
Today,
love that.
you have everything.
Remember when we were like trying to do the secret asset pack that we still haven't
Yes.
finished?
Yeah. But you know, she made everything, like stickers, pens, agendas,
That's
furry
so cool.
agendas, pillows.
Furry agendas?
Yeah, and I think last year she did a makeup collab with Morphe.
That's real cool.
Yeah. I think it's my aesthetic, this one. I don't know if they know.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that. You should show it to the people.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the-
know if you can see it.
If you lower your... Oh yeah. It's pure zeros vibes.
Yeah. I love it. I love the zeros.
Um,
Tara Drama is so cute. And you two are an awesome couple. You know the name of your girlfriend, sorry. Do you have an Insta art account to check out? Now, I don't have a Insta art account, I would, I don't know if I would make it, because I do a lot of different types of art. That's why I'm gonna start maybe a web shop.
Yeah, we're working on her stuff behind the scenes, but yeah, she. The cool thing is that she never knows what she wants.
One day I really like illustrating, and the next day I like painting a mug.
And that's what we're gonna make. That's like, most people see that as a weakness, but we're trying to turn that into a strength. But more on that later. So everyone who's watching, if you still have any questions for us, please let us know. I think we will go on for like another 15 minutes and then we'll call it a day. Sup, Joseph?
Then we're gonna make pizza.
And we're not gonna make pizza, yeah.
Healthy pizza.
Did you like being on the stream?
Yeah.
We can...
You're very kind to me. No, not you.
Oh, the people in the chat. I thought, am I not?
No. Sometimes you're nice. And you give me pizza. Or McDonald's.
Which is today.
Whoa.
Oh, this looks like that... you know the one thing from the 90s, which wasn't like... in the Netherlands, it wasn't like bags when you went to the friet tent.
Yeah. I think it's...
when you get fries, you get them in this bag. And it kind of looks like that, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of gives me those vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm really happy with stuff that we did so far. I think I'm gonna make one last one. While you can just go into the chat.
Everybody in the chat knows Liza Frank.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't actually. Threadless marble textures. I really like how these ones are because they were kind of like flames. I unintentionally made flames with this. Mm-hmm. But it was printed on a box, as you can see, so that's why you...
Wasn't that because you touched it with your finger or something?
No, it was printed on like a box, and you had to fold it. Oh, you mean like how the? Yeah. Oh no, it was with these like it was a comb.
Oh yeah.
And I went over it with the comb.
Oh, that one.
I tried to recreate it in this one, but
because
it wasn't meant to be.
Some of the prints I made, I touched it with my finger while
bending
it out, and it made a smudge.
Yeah. There's one that I really
authentic.
like, definitely.
Just like you said last week, there are accidents, just...
there are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yeah. This one I made. The light one.
This one?
Yeah, I think I made all the rectangular.
Yeah. Oh, they're mostly rectangular, but...
like the small and the long one. I think I made them the most. Because I don't like working on big surfaces.
Oh, sorry. What was Memos? Can you make a small halftone overlay? Yeah, you can do it. So what I would do is with this photo, I'll turn off. I'll just go back to the 4-color process, turn off all the channels here, and in the process mode, you can just go to advanced, and you can go to a halftone screen. I'll lower this for you so you can actually see what it looks like, and I'll run it for you. And there you have it. And I would probably here even add this photo filter. And you have a warm vintage like halftone thing. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make one more with the marble texture, and there's one that I'm trying to find, and I like that one so much, but I've used it before in the stream and everything, but wait, I'm gonna do it like this. Bigger thumbnails if they load. Without Inklab. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the question properly. Yeah, you can do it without Inklab, but there's a video on my channel where I go into bitmap effects, and that's where I go over the halftone effects. I want to spend today's stream with we're doing Inklab stuff only. But yeah, if you want to learn about the what did I just call them? The halftone bitmap effects. There's a video on my channel. I made it like 1 or 2 months ago. Okay, so this one's one that I really like.
Sometimes you say things like the bitmap thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I know what it is.
There's a green one, and I think it's green, and it kind of looks like a ball.
That one.
No.
A ball, like.
Oh, it's number 1. I always skip number 1. So what I did with this one was I made it like really contrasty. Oh. So I made the darker parts darker.
Mm-hmm.
So these like they're kind of like veins or something, you know. I did like this, and then I duplicated it. It was for a teaser for this product, I think. I blur this more like this, and then I put it to light in, and it starts glowing like this. What other plugins do I use? None. There is. I haven't really I used to work with a plugin for Illustrator from Astute Graphics, but they changed their plans. I just bought a single plugin, and it was a one-time purchase. But then they changed to a subscription-based plugin, and you either had to buy all of their plugins, or you could buy, or you wouldn't have them. So I quit there. I didn't really want to do the subscription there. But yeah.
This is a good question. Do you think making so many tutorials as possible preventing you from getting certain clients because they just have their in-house designer follow your tutorials?
Yes. I think most of my short-term clients probably just watch the tutorial or just got on my Patreon and bought like a project file of my tutorial and changed the text or something. Or like you said, had their in-house designer copy my tutorials or something, which is fine. I mean, the reason I started Red Labs is to share my knowledge, and I believe that knowing a certain style doesn't define you as a designer or as a creative, and also because like I'm also into music and clothing and stuff, so I want to expand my view beyond graphic design. But there have been some cases where I missed out on a client, or someone like never responded after I posted a tutorial or something. But yeah, it's I think Dreadlabs is more than that, and I'm fine with it. I think it's just I think the things that I get back from Dreadlabs, from the community, from the people in the live chat right now, from the people in the Discord, I think that's worth more to me than a couple of like clients that I miss out on. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah. And I can verify that, because always after on Friday after the live stream you're very happy. You're very energetic. I think, and
it's just such a cool way to start the weekend. Yeah. Or to start. To start of the weekend.
Oh, I like the pink part.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It's also one of my favorite colors. So.
All right. So. Okay. You are going to decide on every setting.
Me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Basic, advanced, experimental, or separations.
I don't know what it means.
Okay, so you can advanced or experimental.
Oh. Experimental, because you have it on advanced.
Okay, shape, rings, checkers, or stripes.
We already did rings.
Right.
So checkers.
Checkers. Size and contrast. It's between 12 and 1.
I don't know what it means, but 8.
8. Contrast between 1 and 20.
Oh, I like contrast. 12. Yeah.
12. Right. So the channels are all on. I'm just answering one question from Jake real quick. My ideal client. Okay, so back to what I just said earlier. There are a lot of designers who think, for example, Chrome type is my one thing, you know? And I think your skills and your communication skills with your client also define you as a designer, and how fast you respond and the way you talk to them, you know? Like, everyone can learn Photoshop, and everyone can probably also learn everything that I know, you know? So as a designer, you don't really stand out by knowing technical skills alone. This is also obviously like a big part of being a good designer. But yeah, back to that, my ideal client is someone I can also be friends with. For example, one of my favorite clients, Kirby, I see him more as a friend of mine. He's a producer, and I'm also really into music. And he gives me a lot of creative freedom. He likes a lot what I do. I like a lot what he does. Basically, like, and obviously he pays me as well, you know, like paying clients are the best. But yeah, I think those are the main things that make an ideal client for me. Creative freedom, having a friendly, more personal relationship with them, and, well, obviously, like, paying enough. You know, I don't even need a client. My ideal client is not someone who will pay me $1 million, and, like, I'll have a bad experience doing it.
It wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't probably. No, it's certainly not bad, but it's not my ideal client. No. What's up, Lane? How are you? Lane is Spitfist on Instagram. Yeah, that's actually his name.
Is he Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He is actually like a really cool illustrator.
Oh,
he does some really cool stuff. I'll show it to you later after the live stream.
I think Lane Bakker is one of my favorite stores.
Yeah, yes. For the people who don't know, Lane Bakker is also it's something like IKEA.
Yeah. We have a table from Lane Bakker.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, okay. So the first channel, blue.
Yeah.
What color?
Pink.
Pink. Like this pink?
Yeah.
Or more like soft pink?
Yeah, you already did like the harsh color. Did you do a pastel one? Oh, then we're gonna do pastel pink.
All right.
Pink?
Should we do an offset?
I don't know. What does that do? Offset?
I'm not telling you. You just have to decide.
Yeah.
How much? And then we can also go negative.
Negative 25.
Okay. Next color.
Purple.
Purple.
Pastel. Purple. Pastel.
Pastel. I
Pastel.
think.
Purple.
This?
No, a little bit there.
Here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Sorry. And I like the yellow with the pink and the purple.
You just want to keep it yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the pink and the purple look too much alike?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe a little more blue, purple. Yeah.
Something like this. And you want to change the background color?
No, I'm fine.
Julie, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jackson, for coming out. And I will definitely check out your streams in the future as well. Good luck. That's actually really cool. He also does Twitch streams where he designs.
Nice. Why don't you go on Twitch? Why you go on
Yeah, because I have more followers on YouTube, so I think more people will see once I'm actually doing it. So you want to keep the background black? All right. So do you want any offsets still? We can also do like offsets like this is... Okay, I'll just tell you a little bit what it is.
No.
It just moves it. Okay. So if you, like, for example, move this one to the... This one is now going to the left and down, and the ones are going to the left and up, so you get that, like, glitchy 3D thing.
Maybe the yellow one... minus 25. And that one plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to change the background color?
No, I think black will leave the beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
the most.
Yeah, but the thing
nicest.
is, you think that this will give it a black background, but it's like the black
Yeah.
colors, you know? But I also forget that. Okay, so
It's like screen printing.
Yeah. But you're still like blending it with the
Mhm.
other colors. Okay, so we have some paper textures. We have standard copy paper, fine grain paper, wrinkled copy paper, warm copy paper,
Ooh.
grungy vintage paper, warm textured paper, crackling vintage paper, and dusty
The
vintage paper.
second. Fine.
Fine grain?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you want to blend it heavily, or so you want to see the print washed out and see the
No, I want to
texture
see
of
it.
Okay. Effects. Sharp. Should we apply it on every color or on one color?
Every.
You can also say no, by the way.
No, every.
Every? Okay, roughen?
Nope.
Nope. Contrast?
Yes, I like contrast.
All?
Maybe the pink.
Pink. Flip, it just like mirrors it. So
No.
no. Scale makes it bigger. Wave is the wavy thing.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
See you later, Revolver. See you in the Discord.
Over.
The grain?
No.
No. Heavy?
What does it does? What does it does?
I'm not really sure. I tried to experiment with it earlier in the
Okay.
stream, but not
Yeah.
really sure.
Throw them in.
All of them?
Yes.
All of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Invert.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so.
That's the fun part, experimenting
Yeah.
with it. Inklab is subscription based, but you can once you buy it, you can have it forever, but you get 1 year of updates. So if I don't pay anymore, I can't update it after November 2nd this year. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Invert,
The purple.
the purple, static. Yeah, static is you saw that one. The strokes,
No.
threshold.
It's like a. Het maakt het doorzichtig. Threshold.
No, it's just you know the threshold filter adjustment. It makes it either all black or all white.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So those were the
Stupid.
effects.
Okay.
Let's run it. Are you excited?
Yeah. I've been sitting very bad for my back.
Yeah, me
Back.
too. I need to get this plugged into a proper screen actually.
But you have a
Back.
great chair. I'm just on the dining table.
Wow. This is not what I expected.
No, I thought it was gonna be pink.
Yeah, but we can also just like once remove the yellow.
Nah. It kind of looks like flames with only the black.
Yeah. This is actually pretty cool as well
Yeah.
without the black. It's a little bit
I like
darkish,
this.
right? Should we lower the opacity of this one?
Mhm.
Maybe like this. We still have some shade. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so one last time I want to go over all of them. And let's see which one I'll make the layer menu layer a little bit bigger.
How much do we pay for license on Inklab?
I paid $99, but it starts from $40. But then you won't have the effects tab, I think, something like that. All right. So I will make all of these visible. Ouch! This is gonna hurt. Okay.
What is gonna hurt?
And my laptop with the CPU.
Oh.
Also, have you noticed that it started charging at 54%?
Oh, it's getting lower.
Yeah, but it was already like that before the
Okay.
before the leak or before the gin accident. So okay, we made 14 ones. And we're gonna go over them, and let's see. Okay, you guys can vote on which one is your favorite.
Vote on mine.
Okay,
I will
wait.
go follow you on Instagram. Ga
Okay.
bier halen.
All right. So this is number 1, which we did with one of the street textures, as you can probably see in the back.
Yeah, I
Oh, you were here, right? When I
N-
shared you.
No, yeah.
It's when you before you brought me a gin, I
Yeah.
think. So this is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show them a little bit longer. So this is number 2. Number 3. Let me know in the chat which one's your favorite. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. 13. And 14.
Best. I like 3 and 8.
3
And
and
14, of course, but
8. Let's see. Number 8, you said?
yeah.
This one? It's really cool.
This one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And number 3?
Yeah.
I think 2 or 3 is also one of my... yeah.
This one. Oh.
Was it this one?
No, the bright one.
Yeah. This I think
Yeah.
I think number 4 is actually my favorite.
You're kind of a darker type.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
You're
like
very grungy.
no. It looks like it's from like a vintage magazine or something.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, some
8.
Giovanna is always
Yeah.
also saying 8.
Memo
Third one,
just wants
5,
a, follower.
13 and 1, 5, 9, 10 and 14. Cool. 1 or 8. A lot of people saying 8.
Yeah. And
Cool.
14.
Mm-hmm. It's your job now to look all these people up on Instagram, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
For the people who voted 14 in the chat, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll make my girlfriend follow you.
I will do it. You can search me up. But I don't know if I say it, they're gonna know how to write it.
I'll just type into the chat. I can do that as
Ga
well.
bier halen.
Okay.
It's Dutch for go get some beers, but it's like a
Yeah.
it's a what do you say, a puzzle?
Yeah.
It's like a
Without. Oh wait, no, it's wrong. I need to.
ga hier halen.
I need to remove it.
You didn't know my Instagram?
No, I typed it wrong.
Yeah.
So this is our Instagram handle, and it basically means "go get beer" in Dutch. If you remove the dot.
Yeah.
Painting from a shroom trip.
I think Leen Bakker will get it. My name.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is basically it. I think, guys. It kind of looks like there's a letter going on here, right? Something on
Letter.
our face, or yeah. Anyway.
Outdated.
Oh, he started following you. Nice.
Memo.
All right, guys. I think this is it for today's live stream. But I at least will return next week.
Will you be streaming next week? Because it's like Easter
Oh,
in the
right.
Netherlands. I don't know if it's only a Dutch thing.
Easter.
Yeah, maar Goeie Vrijdag. I think
I don't know.
I don't know if it's because you know the Netherlands we throw in sometimes like extra holidays,
Yeah.
like second Christmas Day,
Yeah.
tweede paasdag.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I'm also not really sure actually.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? Also a Dutch person.
like yeah. You can see it at the yo-yo.
Yeah.
It's very Dutch.
Anyway, I think this is it for today's stream. We ended up streaming for, what was it? I can see it somewhere, right?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Just-
Weird. Almost 3 hours.
And that's with the pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, to everyone who tuned in, thank you so. I think a lot of people are tuning in now. Sorry, guys. The stream is over, but you can watch it back on YouTube later. Be sure to do that because I actually spilled my gin all over my laptop and I tuned out for a second and it was pretty funny.
And I made a sick, how do you know, a sick artwork.
Yeah, and Gabi, my girlfriend here, also made some sick artworks with Inklab. So yeah, thank you, thank you, Blkmarket for. Thank you, Blkmarket, for providing Inklab. It's been a really fun plugin. Next week, I'm going to try to do some artworks with Dread Renders Volume 3, plexiglass chains and plexiglass barbed wire. Let's see. So if you want to get these files, they are available on my Patreon, as well as all of the project files from my tutorials. If you become a patron, you can also get a 15% discount in the Dreadlabs web store permanently, as well as a Discord role and an exclusive Discord channel. If you want to get these marble textures, they are actually available on www.dreadlabs.net. I think I basically plugged anything. Yeah, thank you guys for turning up. Thank you guys for staying with me during the stream, even though I spilled gin all over my laptop. It was really fun having you guys. Hopefully see you next week. And in the meantime, you can join us on Discord and we'll continue the conversation there. We're going to get some pizza. Or make some pizza, actually.
Healthy pizza.
Yeah. Is there anything you still want to share with people?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to return more often?
Maybe. If I'm free from school and I can join, I will join you.
All right.
Even if they like me.
If they don't...
If they like me.
Yeah, they do like you. They do like you. And even if they don't, much. You will be in there.
Not that I talk too much and keep you distracted.
Nah. All right. 30 minutes of leaking laptop. Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. And this is Tom from Dreadlabs.
Do I need to say I'm Gabi from Dreadlabs now? Can I say it?
This was Tom and Gabi from Dreadlabs tuning out.